Hi there, it's Cat here. Today I'm going to show you how to lower the power on a HW100. This is for all the people that are having problems with them creeping over the limit, as they do. Some of them do. This is the anti-tamper version. As you can see there. What you'll need to do obviously is take it off the stock, then take this little cap off the end here, just a couple of Allen screws in there. Then you've got a little lock screw there, just need the right Allen key to open that, just to slacken it off. And then, because there's nothing to grab onto in there, you need to be turning that inner piece just there where it's snapped off. That's the bit you need to turn. So how I've done it, you take an ordinary bolt like that and saw the head off, and then grind or file just a slight tape on there, so as it fits in like this. Like that. Just fits in. And then put it in the drill. You want to go anti-clockwise. Like that. And the idea is that the friction will eventually bite, and you'll be able to unscrew the anti-tamper part. And there you go. The friction bit it, and that's how you undo it. Because they put thread lock on that. So once you've slackened it off a bit, you can then, with your little homemade adaptery thing, screw it in and out. But remember, screw it in means you go to prison, screw it out, you'll stay out of prison. You need a chronograph. I've got an F1 chronie, a couple of handy tips here. I've written down feet per second. That's with an air arms at 8.4 grains. Feet per second. 801 feet per second is 11.97. 802 feet per second will actually put you in prison in the UK. Or they'll fine you and crush your rifle. So don't wind it up. It's a waste of time. These things are so easy to shoot, this back sensor. I've actually clipped that piece of tin just at the end there once. So I made this. This is a handy tip for you. I made this little bar of metal that just drops on like that. And as you can see there, I've been hitting it quite regularly. And these aren't cheap, so there's a handy tip for you. Okay, so once you've set the power to, I would say, less than 11.5 foot-pounds, take the grub screw out and put some thread lock on it, and put it back in just to nip that up so it doesn't move. That should keep you on the right side of the law, because it should keep it anti-tamper then. Set it with, I would suggest one of these types of chronographs, because they are probably going to be more accurate. But if you're going to set it at 11.5 foot-pounds, as I would suggest, no more than that, you should be okay doing it with a barrel-mounted chronograph. I have got a barrel-mounted chronograph, but some idiot phoned the police and told them that I've got firearms and ammunition without a firearms certificate, but I haven't got firearms and never have had, so where they've had that idea from is just complete rubbish. They've wasted taxpayers' money. But anyway, back onto this. Don't take it more than 11.5 foot-pounds, I would say, because sometimes if you put a heavy pellet in, it can make it go over the limit. I haven't ever found that to be a problem with the HW100 though. This is the third one now, because I've had a 2.2, then I've had a carbine, and now this is a 177 full length S stocks. It's a sporter stock. So I would say don't set it any more than 11.5 foot-pounds, because if you do, the penalties are quite nasty. You will end up losing your rifle. You could be facing a fine and up to 5 years in prison. You'll end up with 2 counts of illegal possession of firearms, because one will be for the rifle itself and another will be for the moderator as well. So in the UK, a firearms licence has the serial number of the rifle, and you have to have permission on the licence to use the moderator, so you'll end up with 2 counts. So it's quite serious, and this video isn't about winding the power up, it's about the unfortunate people that the power has crept too close or slightly over the limit. This is literally for those people to stay legal, to wind it down. I believe the internals are made and set in such a way that if you try and turn it up, you'll barely get any more than 12 foot-pound out of it. You'll be putting strain on things, you'll probably end up damaging things, because the UK version of it is designed for 12 foot-pounds, and it's designed so that it keeps quite consistent around that. So it's not worth trying to wind one up. It won't go very much at all. You only end up damaging it. And, anyway, if you find this has been a useful video to reduce the power of your HW100, presuming it's out of warranty, because I'm not saying you can't do it if it's in warranty, but if you do, you might void the warranty. It's a way of doing it quickly and easily if you've got a bit of engineering ability about you. Because if you have to send it back to whole cartridge, you've got carriage both ways, and then they'll no doubt charge you for actually resetting it to back under the limit, when they should have really set it low enough that it wouldn't creep over. And this problem is putting people off buying HW100s now. I have contacted Weihrauch about it and made them aware of it, and they've confirmed that they received that email, and I presume they'll be getting in touch with Hull Cartridge just to make sure that they don't set them too high, that they can creep up and over the limit. So anyway, if you found this to be a useful video on how to reduce the power of your HW100 if it's getting too close to the limit or possibly going over, if you found it useful, please leave comments or ratings, much appreciated. Helps me, sort of inspires me to keep doing more videos, and give me some feedback on if you've managed to do yours successfully or not. And just keep it safe, keep it legal. And that's it for this video. Thank you very much. Until next time.